Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Apologies this video is late. I was off at a festival yesterday enjoying life, but here it is. This Sylveon is definitely the easiest way to solo the 7-star Dragapult. It is a Fairy Tera Type holding a Shell Bell. I am using the one that they gave away for the championships. You will need to use a Fresh Start Mochi to reset its stats if you're using this, by the way. Draining Kiss, Skill Swap, Fake Tears. You want to have Special Attacking Nature, Pixelate as its ability. Obviously, you want to have it Hyper Trained, which it will be if you're using this one, Special Attack and HP, and then I use the last few in Defense. Probably use it in Speed if you want as well, not that it really makes much of a difference. This is a big brain play. You are going to want a Intimidate user. This is a slight variation on what I have seen online before. You're going to use Skill Swap instead of Pixelate and Hyper Voice, which seems to be the kind of current meta, I guess. You are going to want an Intimidate user. The best Intimidate user to get is the Tauros. It does work with any other Intimidate user, but that's the best one because you are actually going to big brain attack your own teammate with this one. So Dragapult's always going to open up with that move there. You're not going to be able to avoid it. You are going to very, very quickly want to use Skill Swap. Switch over that before the shield comes up. This means you will have Curse Body, so there's a chance for it to disable Shadow Body and things like that. It's a 30% chance to have a disabled move after an attack, which is really, really good. Obviously going to be super helpful. Then you really want to quickly put out a Fake Tears. That is going to be super, super helpful. If you can get 2 up before the shield, it really depends on your teammates. That's what you're going to want there. If you get 2, this is going to be incredibly easy. If you can only get 1, like I just did, you're going to be a little bit of a difficult situation. You want to use Draining Kiss on Tauros. So, this means Tauros will pop up and use Intimidate more, which means you're going to be able to survive moves longer and things like that. But the Draining Kiss will not give you back as much depending on certain things. So if you're really low health here like I am, make sure to use your all-out cheer because you're going to get a 1.5 times multiplier on your damage. Once you get knocked out, that will stay permanent. So again, I feel like I repeat this in every single one. There is a bug. Whenever you use a cheer and get knocked out, you keep the cheer for the entire raid instead of 3 turns. So we're going to have that 1.5 times multiplier. We are going to go down. This will make the raid seem like we're in a bad spot. Perfectly fine. We're going to turn around quite quickly. This raid does not go perfectly to run, but as you guys know that aren't new to the channel, I do keep in my average runs for the videos because I want to show you guys how it works when things aren't going perfect, because obviously when it goes perfect, that's fine, but you might not have that happen. So once Sylveon is back up, we are going to start using Draining Kiss again on the Tauros until we have our Tera up. Should be 2 more from the spot that we're on now. This is going to continue to knock out the Tauros, which means Intimidate is going to constantly come up, which is going to be more and more helpful for us. Obviously, the Gardevoir is actually quite helpful in this as well, as it will heal us if we get into low health. And also, the Drifloon is going to be able to burn him once the shield's down. So this is a pretty good team. I didn't reset for this. This is just kind of what's on screen, just letting you know. It's a good combo. Bally Bolt would actually be incredible if you had it. There we go. We are up to our Tera now. So we're going to start using Draining Kiss on Dragapult because we're going to do a lot more damage, obviously, once we are Terra'd. Before it, it's just not worth it. The benefit of getting Tauros down multiple times to get the Intimidates up is just easier for you. You're going to do no damage to Dragapult really before you Tera up. Once you Tera up though, you're going to start to do a decent chunk of damage. So we're going to focus on getting that shield down now. You may get lucky here and get a disabled move because of Cursed Body. The best would be for it to block out Shadow Ball, but Acrobatics is kind of the move you're going to want to hit you. Have heard a couple people say though that some reason he sometimes gets locked on using Shadow Ball a lot more than Acrobatics, which is I guess sometimes it happens in the raids where they kind of focus on one, not the other. A little bit annoying. Get lucky there with a critical hit. Obviously, that's going to help us out. That's going to give us a huge bit of health. The Draining Kiss and Shell Bell combo is really, really powerful. There we go there. He's going to continue to use Shadow Ball on us, which is fine. Obviously, the special defense down chance is really, really annoying. Hopefully, you guys don't get too many of that. There we go. One more hit and the shield will be down. I know the time is looking dire, guys, but we really do turn this around quite quickly. The only thing to note now is that coming up, Dragapult will actually get a boost to his speed, so sometimes he will start to get 2 attacks off in a row, which is obviously incredibly annoying. This raid isn't super difficult, but it's definitely not a fun one either. Sylveon is your best chance for sure. There are a couple other builds out there, but I like using Pokemon that are in the base game for you guys to kind of see. So you can easily get it. So he nullifies the stats there. You're going to want to open up with some fake tears now that the shield's down, just to get him lower so you can start to smash through that damage. Bad timing for me there. He does reset his stats, guys. I thought he'd already done it. I was not paying complete attention. If so you should have used Draining Kiss there and then switched the other way around. You would have more health, and you can probably get 2 fake tears off. So that is one thing you'll get through it faster if you don't make that mistake like I did. Acrobatics is going to start doing some damage as well. There we go. Draining Kiss is going to be incredibly strong here. We're basically going to, be fine to just constantly go back to max health. If you did want to try and risk getting another fake tears off here, you could, but I probably wouldn't risk it because we're going to be able to smash through this pretty quickly. The only negative is obviously he's going to start to speed up there, as you just saw. You are going to start to run out of time, but these guys here are actually doing a decent amount of damage, so I figure let's just go for more Draining Kisses instead of using another fake tears to get him down. So this was not a perfect run, but you can see that this is super consistent and you don't have to think that much. If you can get the Tauros, that is a key of this one, and Intimidate user in general is the key. The worst one seems to be Arcanine, is the most annoying because you're going to do not much damage to it, and it's, like Intimidate's not going to go up as much. You want Pokemon that are weaker, so probably Staraptor or Tauros are going to be your key. But this isn't too hard to raid, guys. Hopefully you can follow this one quite easily. Hopefully you guys can farm this if you're still farming for Herba and things like that. Although this game is feeling more and more like a dead game. Obviously, we are kind of on the Legends train now. Let me know what you guys think. I'm actually going to put up a video soon before the DLC comes out, which is on the 10th, so the 11th if you're in Australia. I have enjoyed the game, but I definitely think we need more, and I'm waiting for next gen, honestly. The next generation, I'm so keen for those games, guys. But if you like my content, guys, please leave us a like and comment. It really helps out the channel, and subscribe if you want to see more. Good luck. Here's another video if you want to watch something else, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.